Here's one that people think is pretty creative. So when you're buying a property, a commercial loan will have something called a DSCR. That's a debt service coverage ratio. And it has to be over what we call 1.25, meaning the income of the property has to be 1.25 times the debt service or mortgage, the principal and interest payment of that property. And sometimes, especially in a high interest rate environment, so does your principal and interest payment over time. It's hard to hit that ratio because as interest rates go up, and so we're always trying to hit that ratio. Well, I had a property that I was helping someone sell and they could not hit that ratio, but the person wanted the property. The bank said, no, we're not actually going to approve this loan. But what I figured out is on this commercial property, there was a vacant garage. And what we were able to do is the owner of the property was able to tell the seller, to his buyer that wanted to buy it, hey, we don't have enough income to make the debt service coverage ratio work. But guess what? I'm going to rent this out. I think it was for $500 a month for the next 12 months and sign a lease. Okay. Well, what did this do to the property? It increased the income of the property, right? And so then that made the debt service coverage ratio work. The seller got to sell the house to the buyer because the loan was approved, right? And then he used the garage for a year and gave the time for the new owner to find another tenant after a year that could also rent out the garage.